in this one. And the Demon Deacons' long wait is coming to an end as they'll...
All right, guys. Don't mind the voice. Still trying to get over losing it. Dealing with being sick. We got number 3 Notre Dame. This could be freaking rough. But as always, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. We're going to try to figure this out. It's a whole new team. And we can't tackle. Dude's like untackable. Tackleable.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory.
They're just going to hit me with this run game all day long. I got the feeling.
They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage
take that.
Career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. So now it's second and long. Dropping back, it's Upshaw. Fires left.
Where the hell are you going, dude?
Touchdown, Notre Dame. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They draw first.
Unfortunately, I missed all the offseason. But hey, they're going to pay me a crap ton of money at work. I'm going to work.
I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Demon Deacons offense will get the ball for the first
time. All right, Rudy.
And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature.
Rudy's team now, so holy stars on defense.
There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, Dave.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the...
We might just have to play smart, get the ball out of our hands quick.
And that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Wants to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released
the
balls to the turf. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that...
I could go the wrong play.
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Dropping back, it's Larson.
Gotta hold on to that ball, man. Hold on to that ball.
It brings up a fourth down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. Spins away from the defense.
Gotta tackle right away. Gotta wrap him up. Don't go for the big hits, guys.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jeff?
Yo,
They need to avoid complacency. Top 5,
come on.
you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent, but there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right?
All right, let's get, we're playing one hell of a CPU team.
High marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Plows through the defense. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Upshaw. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he...
How he got that off, I got no idea.
That one away.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Get a stop.
Don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run from inside his own 5.
We'll get this game done. We'll get out of here. I'll move on to next week. Even if we get our ass beat, that's all we can do.
Give to the running back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if...
All right, we got a first. That's a win. That is a win on this drive. Come through, pick up a first down.
So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Who is my other quarterback? Rocking 2 freshies. Going with 2. Slightly better throw power. It's barely anything though.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the cues.
I just don't think any of our receivers are going to be fast enough to get to that second level. Good run. Good run.
Wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Demon Deacons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He wants it all.
There we go. I'll take that.
Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Honestly, it'll be huge if we can find a way to get a stop and win this game. Like, that's a big momentum shift for the school.
And make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who
Guys,
what you are.
there's nobody else there. Just tackle him.
Or what is the defense going to do? They've been aggressive? Okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Upshaw. Fires to the right.
And then that dude has no idea who the hell's behind him.
And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Oh, he's got some space. Still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play.
Terrible.
They'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Calls his own number.
There we go. Good stop. Good stop. One more.
Big play coming up right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Here we go. Off the bootleg and rolling out.
Stop. Good stop. Hold him to 3. I'll take that every day of the week.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try.
Even better that he missed her.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from there. It's a seam wide open.
Good run.
Pick up on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. He now has 74 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Finds the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the middle.
We go.
Give him 6. Touchdown.
There we go.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
There we go.
And,
Great sack.
Get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush.
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Of course he's gonna fucking catch it. That dude's like 3 foot tall.
In an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it.
I tried getting over there.
Inside the 30. Oh, he got loose. It's a fumble.
That's ours. That's ours.
Not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And you start to get that off.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth.
I mean, that's a fumble. Like, we know it's a fumble. I'm not challenging the fumble. I'm challenging possession.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
Like, that's bullshit.
On first.
Fumble. We don't pick it up. Oh, I thought we... How do I had that? We were out.
Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go.
To the air. It's Upshaw. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat.
That's rough.
When you get
You get them 3rd and 18, and then... I mean, it was a zone, too, so I don't know where my safety was. If my safety played inside... I think they had a... I think they had another streak going.
Has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Military looking to fire. Right on the money. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Come on, set. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. Got the back over the middle.
It still picks up a couple.
Just a short game.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got...
Had to get her off.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Good catch. Don't know how the hell he caught that, but good catch.
The 47-yard line. And the Demon Deacons have their offense in high gear. It's picked off, and they ruined.
Dude's falling down.
And how about that? That's the first INT key for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking for a man. It's Upshaw. Oh, they're after him. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
Good tackle.
A 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Nice job to make the fair.
We got a chance to tie this game up
Make
here.
sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Quickly complete. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. They go to the ground. Crosses the 40. He's got 93 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here's the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time.
I hit the button to fucking pass.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down.
I didn't realize it was 3rd.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to.
Lofts one deep down the right side.
Hey, at least we batted that one.
After taking a shot on 2nd down,
No, my luck, that shit would have been caught.
Hold on. Pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield. Caught close to the marker. It's Landry. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Toure. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. What a nice job by
And
the
that's
defense.
fine. You can run out of bounds yourself.
Bounds, he got nothing. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that.
I'll let it just go to half.
Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they
Breaks into the open.
Good run.
Up to 113 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Watkins. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
The Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. Knocked down in
I didn't have the screen at all.
These guys had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball.
We can't kick that.
Fourth down coming up.
47-yard field goal. We can't kick that?
Critical down and distances in this game.
Is our kicker that freaking bad?
When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Fires to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy is not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the ground game. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on.
I missed. All right, good. And it's probably a good thing we didn't kick that earlier field goal because didn't feel like that dude threw his shoulder.
What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub.
Fucking kidding me?
Survive and advance. All that speculation all week, and now we know.
Touchdown!
Can't even fucking tackle.
Stealing a score on special teams. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Oh, and they blocked blocked it. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. The 50, the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. He takes it the distance, and you can...
All right, 8-point game.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got it. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Good thing I pushed that outside.
That play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Setting up the screen. Turning it on.
Get out of bounds, man. You're gassed.
Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 30.
We gotta... Gotta be smart here. Or you gotta sit, brother.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the...
Dora, you gotta sit, man.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback. Everything
I'm a liability. You're not even in there. Why are you still in?
He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And
Hold on to it, please.
A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Demon Deacons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. Trying to run it in.
Fucking, they played it perfect.
Backfield, he'll lose 4. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. it fired complete. Knocked down.
And I left that. That was me.
10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll try the run. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
We're going to try it.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Thank God.
And they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
He'll feel the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's go. Give to the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Didn't have anything there.
Going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly
Why would you run back? Keep going upfield, dude.
Right there, short of the 1st down in this defense, trying to preserve the lead. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
Oh, good move. Good move.
First, and he's still going. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Upshaw. Grabs it in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Here we go, here we go. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and get
You got me.
positive yards.
Inside the 40. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Irish.
We had him. If he would have held on to that damn thing, we had him.
What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this.
All right, 9.2 score game.
Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Leaves it with the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Looking to take a shot. Finds a spot in the middle. How about this senior up some yardage and making a nice play on that one.
They've given up some yards, and they're not in a great spot, but here's the good thing. The defense is up a couple of possessions. If you force a field goal here, it becomes a lot harder to lose this football game. So don't be aggressive. Play back, try to get the stop, and try to force the field goal.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Under fire.
That's cool, 7-7. Just stand there. That's all you got to do. Just stand there and watch them go.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Looking to throw, it's Upshaw.
We were there.
Over the middle, it's Teray. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. He's looking to pass.
Oh my. It's short.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. Gets it past the marker. He now has 110 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And
Tough one. We had it.
Even bigger.
We had a chance.
Studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win.
Spits it out to the back. Gets it out quickly.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. With the catch, Watkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Release to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Under fire. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. A disappointing start to this season.
It was a tough one. And I'll take the close game. Well, I don't even know what our we got our first 3 games are against top 25. Just trying to make sure. We can go right back into this. We're going to go right into our Boise game. Get this done and over with. Pretty sure advance is tonight. It's Monday, so advance should be tonight. Then hopefully once the kids go to bed and all that stuff, I should be back on. Should be able to have some other games.
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
I left it.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Sutter. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to
I mean, he had the other dude wide open.
Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This Nevada offense really has it going. From the gun, running back gets the give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. boot, looking for his man. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Back to throw, it's Alford.
Oh my god, dude. Why didn't you drop back?
Working their way close.
They're in a deep purple.
Third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
I don't know how I'm down at the 2 when I was tackled more at the 4.
Getting the football.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
1st and 10 from their own 13. They'll give it to him again. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line, a pickup of 6.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Still on his feet.
81. If you would have got that perfect block there.
They'll mark it at the 44.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
At RB late.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Webb. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move him inside. You see him move him outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road, that's impressive.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to
Well, Phelps, let's do something.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun to give, looking for
There we go.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Broncos.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Rice took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Owls that fired on all cylinders. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quickly complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. He gets a block.
Good return.
He returns, sets up the offense, and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Here we go. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground.
Good TFL.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want them.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Broncos are rolling down the field. The give from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. And that ball's on the ground behind the line.
Oh, I was so slow in the backfield. I don't know why.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to
Oh, I missed.
away for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs, and now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the 3rd play of this drive, 3rd down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn this thing out.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looking for a man, it's Alford. Finds his man, it's Sutter. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually, keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, nice job that time by the defense locking in. We've seen earlier in this drive, this quarterback make some plays with his feet. That time, though, the defense was ready for it. They weren't able to sack him right away, but they...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Nevada will be forced to punt. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Would have been nice if they would have just punted that.
The punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. Runs through the tackle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Making side adjustments here.
Not the play I picked.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. The short hands, it's Bates. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Okay, ready? Use the playmaker now to throw. near the sideline, it's Webb. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it inbounds?
Showing off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He could play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Lets it fly. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here's a heat. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And it slips just inside that right.
I hate kicking field goals on this game.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Game seems like it's taking freaking forever.
They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Pulls and throws off the RPO.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Makes the grab. It's Webb. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boise State. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of
The
momentum.
coach wanted me to go for that. I have no idea.
You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the
Good
time.
hit, 17.
This type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Quarterback gets the first down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Sutter. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Let's go. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field.
If he would have picked that up.
This time. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now on the counter. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the middle. Touchdown Broncos! And the pummeling has started. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Alford. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Fourth quarter.
That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Oh, 1 second, guys.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up 4th.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Military stun. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
All right, guys. Sorry about that.
They knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some.
I'm pretty sure at this point we can get out of this damn game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trick 9B. Trick 9B. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Got a little space. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webb. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Set, ready.
Let's it fly.
How we got that, I don't freaking know.
Put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Rivers. Bulldozes his way through and runs through another guy. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough.
He got to me. We had our in
the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far, staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
It's ready to get out of this game, man.
Will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Alford.
Well, I thought we picked that.
Ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. The throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Takes it the other way.
All right, that'll do it.
As he gets it to the 31.
As always, guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Going for that 1850. Plan on start posting more videos here shortly, so bear with me.